Hello fellow mutants, welcome back to another video, and in this video we're going to talk about how apparently Gal Gadot is going to come back as Wonder Woman for a Wonder Woman 3. Now, if you're like me, when you heard James Gunn was taking over the DC Studios with Peter Safran, right? And how they practically rebooted the DCU, not letting Ben Affleck come back as Batman after The Flash, not having Henry Cavill come back as Superman, practically firing Henry Cavill, and rumors having it where Jason Momoa, who has been Aquaman in the Snyderverse Justice League, DCU, is going to play Lobo. The only character that actor I can see coming back to play their respective role may be Ezra Miller, and that's only if he cannot get in any more trouble and get his shit together. Essentially get his shit together, then I can see him sticking as a Flash in this new DCU. But I don't think any of us really expected Gal Gadot to come back as Wonder Woman. Even though I'm not complaining, because I do remember when she was first announced as she was going to be Wonder Woman in Batman vs Superman: Dawn of Justice, right? Everyone practically lost their minds. Oh my god, Wonder Woman, Gal Gadot cannot be Wonder Woman. She's too scrawny. Oh my god, how is he going to pull that off? And turns out, not only in Batman vs Superman, but in Wonder Woman 1984, both versions of the Justice League, Shazam, and The Flash, everyone seems to love her as Wonder Woman, despite The Flash being it could have been better, and Wonder Woman 1984 was not as good as the first one. Everyone seems to love Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman. I love Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman. I think she's the perfect casting for Wonder Woman, just like how I think Henry Cavill is the perfect casting as Superman. So, actually, let me shut up, stop rambling, and actually start with this video, shall we? Despite previous reports of that Wonder Woman 3 was cancelled, Gal Gadot says she's developing the film with James Gunn and Peter Safran. In the stunning turn of events, Gal Gadot is set to return to her role as Diana Prince in Wonder Woman 3, under the leadership of James Gunn and Peter Safran at DC Studios. Gadot's future as Wonder Woman looked to be doomed when Patty Jenkins reportedly walked away from the project, though that was something that director later denied. Speaking with comicbook.com, prior to the SAG-AFTRA strike, Gadot spoke of her love for the character and revealed that she had spoken with both Gunn and Safran about returning for another sequel. Whether or not Jenkins is involved remains to be seen, but that's a story for another time. What's so unclear is if this sequel would bring Gadot into the new DCU created by James Gunn, alongside his new Superman and Lois Lane, or an Elseworlds tale, like the sequel to Batman and Joker. Gadot explained, quote unquote, "I love portraying Wonder Woman. It's so close to and dear to my heart. From what I heard from James and from Peter, it is what we're going to develop a Wonder Woman 3 together." Now, on one hand, I'm really excited because it's Gal Gadot. I love her in the role as Wonder Woman. I think she, like I said, she is a really good Wonder Woman. She's one of the best choices to portray as Wonder Woman. But on the other hand, as much as I'm excited for Gal Gadot to play Wonder Woman again, that does raise the question, then why not just keep Henry Cavill, right? Or at least make Henry Cavill have a Man of Steel 2 movie that's taken in Elseworld, right? It doesn't have to be connected to this current DCEU. It could be connected to the Snyderverse DCEU. I feel like Henry Cavill deserves a chance to play Superman one last time, and I believe Man of Steel deserves a sequel. That's one movie I will say gladly that I think deserves a sequel. I enjoyed Man of Steel. I know it's like hot, like it's not everyone's cup of tea because I know some people may not like Man of Steel. Others like Man of Steel. I liked it. I just think it deserves a sequel, especially having Henry Cavill having one last full hurrah. So I don't know. That's me. Anyways, Gadot continued to appear as Wonder Woman in DC projects even after the cancellation of Wonder Woman 3, turning up in cameo roles as the warrior princess from the island of Themyscira in Shazam, Fear of the Gods, and The Flash, both of which were released earlier this year. And I have to say, The Flash was alright. It could have been better. Shazam, Fear of the Gods, I loved. I really enjoyed Fear of the Gods, to be honest. And definitely I feel like between the two movies, Shazam, Fear of the Gods was definitely a better movie than The Flash, in my humble opinion. Anyways. Gadot's removal from DC, however, was never actually confirmed by Gunn, who refuted claims that that she had been booted from the role. Quote unquote, "I'm not sure where you're getting that we booted Gal," Gunn said back in December. So a stunning box office hit. In 2017, the first Wonder Woman film garnered immense praise from both critics and audiences alike, becoming at the time the highest grossing superhero origins movie of all time, with a mighty $822.8 million. Before its debut, fans were initially hesitant given a lukewarm reception of Zack Snyder's Batman vs. Superman, Dawn of Justice, and Gal Gadot's limited prior experience as a lead. Gadot's cameo in Dawn of Justice was considered a highlight for a fairy door film, and as such, Wonder Woman proved to be a groundbreaking achievement in contemporary comic book cinema, emerging as a pioneer of female-led solo project even before the MCU could do so. Yeah, because let's be real, the first Wonder Woman's way better of a movie than Black Widow and Captain Marvel. Let's be real. Anywho. However, and technically, okay, they said that Marvel Cinematic Universe. So I retract that statement I was going to say. Anywho. However, the sequel, Wonder Woman 1984, encountered a more decidedly mixed response. It release coincided with the early stages of COVID-19 pandemic, which undoubtedly posed significant challenges. Despite this, the film critic and commercial reception was not as unanimous as its predecessor, and was a remarkable disappointment given the success of the original. That said, Gadot's performance as Diana Prince has always been warmly received, and fans of the character are not sure to be glad that she's getting at least one more film. Even if it's just ultimately a final farewell. So, Brothers on Collider. Like I said, I really enjoy Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman. I think she's amongst the best castings for the character, and yeah, it's gonna be sad to see her go, but at the same time, kind of like how I said with Henry Cavill deserves a Man of Steel 2, Gal Gadot deserves a Wonder Woman 3, in my humble opinion. Even especially after how 1984 was. I feel like her Wonder Woman deserves a redemption arc because like I love even though that movie was I still enjoyed Wonder Woman's or Gal Gadot's portrayal as Wonder Woman in 1984. But anyways, anywho, what do you beautiful people have to say? Let me know in the comment section down below. Love you guys. Have a wonderful day. Be kind to one another. I will talk to you fellow mutants later.